5, I'm Leon Bibb. News Channel 5 at 6 starts right now.
Now, with breaking news and Power of 5 weather, this is the station on your side. News Channel 5.
Every country in the world sells medications from 40 to 90 or 100% below what we pay.
Tonight, people are voicing their opinions about health care reform. U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown just wrapped up a discussion at John Hay High School in Cleveland. Good evening, everyone. I'm Danita Harris. The Town Hall Forum comes just a day after President Obama's media blitz. He addressed health care on 5 different news programs. On Your Side, investigator Ron Regan joins us live at John Hay High School.
Well, there were no disruptions this time, no fireworks, and fewer people attending. But this town hall meeting began with an invitation to be courteous.
As we ask questions and respectful to one another when people want to make their feelings known.
Senator Sherrod Brown told a health care forum that a reform bill will be signed by the end of the year. Roughly 650 showed up, and most supported some kind of health care reform.
And I think the public health care option, with the lowered administrative costs, and the government obviously has indicated a fairly long history of being able to administer claims with Medicare and VA benefits and things like this, that anybody who is afraid of that just doesn't care enough about anybody else.
Roughly a dozen asked questions after their names were pulled at random, but some clearly opposed any kind of public-run health care.
With the stimulus package, with the tremendous amounts of new spending, with increased we're not cutting back on military spending like we've been promised. With all these things happening, I don't think we can afford it now.
Senator Brown said he supports the public option, but gives it only a 50-50 chance. He admits the public is wary.
People are fearful of some people of a government, of what they think is a government takeover of health care, and that simply is not in the cards in this bill.
And Senator Brown says Americans can keep their current health insurance program if they choose, but that under the Obama plan, health care reform should lower premiums for all Americans. On Your Side, live in Cleveland, I'm investigator Ron Regan.
Thank you, Ron. Now to continuing coverage of a story we broke on News Channel 5 at noon. The Ohio Supreme Court voted 6-1 to put video slot machines at 7 Ohio racetracks on hold, stopping Ohio Governor Ted Strickland's plan to move forward and instead deciding that the issue should be placed on the November 2010 ballot. On Your Side, troubleshooter Joe Paganakis has been covering today's developments.
Danita, Governor Strickland was hoping video slots would not have to be put up for a vote, and that the revenue generated by video slots at Ohio racetracks like Northfield Park would help the state deal with a projected budget deficit of $850 million. Without revenue from slot machines, the governor told me today serious cuts would have to be made, but he said he would do all he could to avoid a tax hike. Meanwhile, Northfield Village Mayor Victor Milani says the Ohio Supreme Court voted along party lines, leaving Democratic Governor Strickland with a budget dilemma.
The governor's going to have to be cutting programs now simply because 7 Republicans that sit on the Ohio Supreme Court won't think outside the box for once.
Now, the effort to put Ohio slots up for a vote is being led by LetOhioVote.org. The Ohio Supreme Court is giving that group 90 days to come up with the 241,000-plus signatures needed to get the measure placed on the November 2010 ballot. You know News Channel 5 will continue to follow this important issue. On Your Side, I'm troubleshooter Joe Paganakis.
Thank you, Joe. Tonight, a Willowick girl is recovering from a dog attack. Police say 9-year-old Brittany Smith hopped a fence to play with some friends, and a pit bull puppy attacked her. It happened at a home on East 330th Street in Willowick. The homeowner told police the dog is not allowed outside without supervision, but his son let him out to play in the yard. The little girl has several wounds on her face. The city ordered the puppy be locked inside its home for 10 days.
Scanning the skies with 5 live radars. This is your Power of 5 weather.
It's the last official day of summertime. Indeed, fall begins tomorrow evening, 5:19 p.m. So enjoy summertime. It's mild and muggy out there. We're in the 70s everywhere. And the Power of 5 live Doppler network radars. We've got 5 of them. That's why we call it the Power of 5. Tracking some shower activity right along I-71. In fact, this had some thunder in it and some lightning in it just a few minutes back, as we see right there. Let's zoom on in and get a little closer view. There we go, right up I-71. There's Route 30 getting hammered by some heavy rain. Those orange colors there, some heavy rain. Same story along Route 42 up into Ashland. Ashland, Hayesville, Jeromesville, just to the east of Mansfield. You have some heavier weather. It's moving toward the northeast at about 20 miles per hour. Could eventually take it into the Brunswick area, into downtown Cleveland within about an hour to an hour and a half. Lots of showers and storms out there. I'm going to tell you if you're going to get soaked for tomorrow morning's rush when we come back.
Now to an update on a fatal ATV accident involving students from St. Ignatius High School. Police say 15-year-old Dan Murphy and 3 other students were riding ATVs on private property in the Hawthorne Park area of the Metro Parks on Saturday afternoon. Murphy died on the scene, and Daniel Loike was transported to Metro Health Medical Center. His family says he suffered a concussion and broken leg that required surgery. The Loike family released a statement sending thoughts and prayers to the Murphy family. The statement says the family is overwhelmed by the support they receive from family and friends and the Ignatius community. Grief counselors will be available at the school all week. St. Ignatius will provide buses for students wishing to attend Thursday's funeral. Lorain police are offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in an overnight murder. The shooting happened outside Ray's Memory Lane Bar on Pearl Avenue. Police say 33-year-old Brian Ortiz was shot to death during an argument. Right now, officers are interviewing witnesses, but they still need help. If anyone knows anything about this shooting, call Lorain Police at 440-204-2139. New tonight, a Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court judge is recovering from a double lung transplant. The Plain Dealer reports that Judge Nancy McDonald is in stable condition at the Cleveland Clinic. Colleagues of the 49-year-old says she's never been a smoker and did not have cancer. They are not releasing any other information on her illness. Akron detectives are investigating 2 separate purse snatchings that occurred over the weekend. Right now, investigators say they appear to be unrelated. The first robbery happened yesterday afternoon around 4:30 outside Firestone Stadium. A 63-year-old woman says she was watching a baseball game when the suspect struck her on the arm and took her purse. The second happened last night at the Rite Aid on East Waterloo Road. Police say a suspect grabbed a 56-year-old female's purse outside the store and dragged her until the purse ripped. Disappointment lingers among Cleveland fans tonight. Still ahead, Coach Mangini responds to a dismal start to the season. Plus, free iPods and T-shirts. But a new law in the works could force credit card companies to change their tactics on college campuses.
Rain, thunder, and then a cool down. Will you need that fall wardrobe for the weekend? Find out in my Power of 5 forecast coming up.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Perkins Restaurant and Bakery.
There are little things in life to celebrate and big things. And at Perkins Restaurants, we can celebrate together with our incredible omelets. Nobody makes them like Perkins, with 3 eggs and our own combinations. Try our new Farmer's Omelet with smoked bacon, sausage, and fresh veggies. And our steak and potato omelet with beef steak tips and onions. Each served with your choice of 2 sides. Available anytime and starting at $5.99. There's always something to celebrate. At Perkins, breakfast is just the beginning.
It's time to take charge. For too long, we've given $1 billion gaming dollars a year to neighboring states. Let's put up a border and keep Ohio dollars in Ohio. Issue 3 will keep that $1 billion a year in state, creating 34,000 new jobs. And construction will begin immediately, providing an instant jumpstart to the economy. Take charge. Keep our money in Ohio. Create 34,000 jobs. Vote yes on Issue 3.
You know, a lot can happen in a year. Life changes. Your insurance coverage should change too. People get married, move, have kids. That's why Nationwide Insurance does an on-your-side review. We help you get the right coverage at the right price. I'm Marlene Daly, and I'm on your side. Switch to Nationwide Insurance now.
Call 1-877-NATIONWIDE.
A mild and muggy day via the Power of 5 Almanac. Official high at Hopkins 77. That's about 6 clicks above the average of 71. 69 the morning start. It was mild, and it'll be a mild night tonight again. Rainfall-wise, pretty good. 4/10 of an inch of rain. Some a little more, some a little less. There's more rain to track on my Power of 5 radar. We'll do that coming up next.
Tonight, 2 students from Lake Erie College are recovering from what could be the swine flu. College leaders in Paynesville are warning students and staff about the possible spread of the H1N1 virus. Anyone with flu-like symptoms is encouraged to contact the school and avoid contact with others. And tonight, we're following late-breaking news about the H1N1 flu vaccine. A new study just released shows only children 10 and younger will need 2 shots for protection. The majority of people will only need 1 shot. Parma schools are kicking off an important levy campaign tonight, and it's a push that could help keep the financially strapped school district out of state receivership. News Channel 5's Deborah Lee is live at Parma Town Mall, where a community rally has just wrapped up. Deb?
Yeah, it has just wrapped up, and I have some of the students from Parma High School have come out here to join me for this live shot. The mayors of the 3 cities that are included in the Parma School District actually joined them in this rally inside to try to convince voters to save their schools. And school leaders are encouraged that by having this community leadership involved now, that maybe it will help them to pass this much-needed levy. They are looking forward to raising about $13.5 million. The superintendent says they need this money if they're to stay out of state receivership in the year 2011. And as I said, we've got these students from Parma High School who've just joined us now. And what is it that you want to tell the viewers?
To pass the levy!
And that's what you're hearing all over the school district today. The kids are saying it is so important. It's important that they have their electives, that they have their sports. This will be the 4th time that Parma will have this levy on the ballot. Live in Parma, Deborah Lee, News Channel 5.
Coming up next on News Channel 5 at 6, will the kids need an umbrella at the bus stop tomorrow? We're going to check back in with Mark. Plus, a warning for college students before they sign on for a new credit card. Then tonight at 11, a warning everyone needs to see before going to the doctor for any type of cosmetic surgery. It could save you money and, most of all, possible excruciating pain.
Live on 5's 7-day forecast is sponsored by Regency Windows.
Tonight, the biggest cast ever assembled will take center stage. 16 new stars, 1 epic season. ABC's Dancing with the Stars live 3-night premiere tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Is your blood pressure above 160? Medication not working? You may be eligible to join a research study for an implantable device that may help you control your blood pressure. Call 888-8BP-RISK or go to bloodpressuretrial.com.
Issue 3, Las Vegas-style casinos in Ohio. It isn't what you think it is. According to the out-of-state casino developer's own study, at no time will 34,000 Ohioans be put to work. And the jobs that are created will go to skilled, experienced casino workers from out of state. All because Issue 3 gives no hiring preference to Ohio workers. Vote no on Issue 3. A bad deal for Ohio.
This is a Honda Pilot, and this is the all-new Chevy Traverse. It has more cargo space than Pilot, and Traverse beats Honda on highway gas mileage too. More fuel efficient and 25% more room. Maybe Traverse can carry that stuff too.
The all-new Chevy Traverse, America's best crossover. Get 0% APR for 60 months on every 09 Traverse. That's an average finance savings of around $6,600.
Last year, my little guy got the flu and had to miss his big soccer game, didn't you? When we heard that getting a flu shot can reduce your chance of getting the flu by up to 70%, we both went to Minute Clinic and got flu shots. You were very brave.
You were too, Mom.
Minute Clinic offers flu shots every day, so come on in. No appointment necessary. Get a $100 coupon book just for stopping by. Go to MinuteClinic.com to find the nearest Minute Clinic inside select CVS pharmacies.
This is your time. Time to save big on a new Toyota with the best overall value of any brand, including Camry, the best midsize car for the money. Now get a new 2010 Camry with 2.9% financing for 60 months. Or choose a special lease just announced for only $169 a month. See your Toyota dealer now.
Your blood pressure above 160, medications not working, you may be eligible to join a research study for an implantable device that may help control your blood pressure. Call 1-888-8BP-RISK or go to bloodpressuretrial.com.
Now, keeping you safe with 5 live radars. This is your Power of 5 weather.
Summer is winding down. Didn't it go fast? Does anyone else feel like it just flew right by? Maybe it was the cooler than normal weather. Maybe it was the wetness in July and early August. Now we've got some more wetness. It's been a great September so far, and now we've got some rain showers to talk about on the Power of 5. Scattered rain showers with some embedded thunder. We have been seeing a few lightning flashes here. Now the biggest cell that we have in our viewing area right here, Mansfield to Ashland, right there. Let's zoom on in, right along I-71, Route 42, Mifflin. You're getting some heavy rain. Same for Lucas, up into Ashland now. Movement is toward the northeast at about 20 miles per hour. So if you're traveling along Route 42 or Route 30, between Mansfield and Ashland and up toward Lodi, it's going to be a slow go for you. The movement is toward the north and east again. It could bring it up into Brunswick within the hour, into downtown Cleveland, or slightly east within about an hour and a half. 76 degrees, a little bit of sun shining downtown right now. The clouds have opened up. It's muggy with dew points in the mid-60s. It is a summer-like air mass overhead. Of course, it's still summer. 74 in Ravenna, mostly cloudy and dry, south wind at 11. Lakewood, 75. And let's show you what we have in Chardon, 78. There's Ravenna again, 74. The McDonald's neighborhood temperature map showing up with 70s everywhere you go. It's going to be a mild and muggy night, another summer-like night, so if you want to stay out late with the bonfire, good night for it. But just watch out. Notice that you'll be inconvenienced by a couple of showers, maybe some embedded thunder. Here's the severe weather down through Missouri into Oklahoma. Big thunderstorms there. We're also tracking flooding rainfall again in the southeastern states. Atlanta, Georgia, 20 inches of rain in that vicinity. Weakening front for us. And look at this map. It looks like we're just going to get deluged with rain tonight, tomorrow, and even into Wednesday. But that's not the case. We have to throw the green on here. But these are going to be isolated to widely scattered showers anywhere where you see green, the lower Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley. There's just a series of troughs and fronts that'll be coming by through at least Thursday evening, so we'll have to keep the isolated threat for thunder in your forecast. Boaters, 1 to 3 footers this evening. South winds 10 to 20 knots. Lake water temp 69. Tonight, mild and muggy, just on and off showers, 67 degrees, mainly cloudy skies, a south wind 5 to 10. Tomorrow, let's do about 77. Cloud, sun mix. The chance for rain tomorrow for Cleveland and even into Akron, only about 30%. Slightly higher rainfall possibilities. Youngstown up Route 11 through Ashtabula. The farther east you go, the better chance for rain tomorrow. Tonight, Akron 64, isolated thunder. Tomorrow, 74 with isolated showers. Here is your extended 80 Wednesday, isolated thunder. 82 Thursday. This is the first 2 days of fall. It's going to feel like summer. 78 degrees Friday. Now we're talking fall. Look at the weekend. Cooling down, lower 70s, rain showers on and off through the weekend. 67 on Monday. Danita, that's fall.
That is fall. Thank you, Mark. New information tonight on a plan to link Cleveland to Columbus and Cincinnati by train. Amtrak says an inventory shortage means that Ohio would need to buy new trains for its planned rail service. This would challenge the state's 2011 startup date. Amtrak says about $175 million in new equipment is needed for the trains. Ohio has until October 2nd to apply for federal stimulus money that President Obama set aside for rail projects. The Portage County Sheriff's Department continues to investigate a fatal skydiving accident. Tonight, we're waiting for autopsy results. The accident happened Saturday night on State Route 88 in Garrettsville. Instructor Daniel Matthey and student Sierra Thomas spiraled to the ground after their parachute failed to fully open. Investigators think cords on the parachute may have been tangled. We have a new alert for college students and parents of college students as fall classes get underway. Credit card companies are making a bigger pitch to those students this year than ever before. John Matarese explains so you don't waste your money.
If anyone in your family is in college or headed to college next year, be prepared for a deluge of credit card offers. The reason? Credit card companies are trying to lock in new young customers before the government locks them out for good. As college students are going back to campus this fall, credit card companies are going back to the pitch. They're soliciting students with free iPods, Frisbees, T-shirts, and more if they just sign up for a credit card.
Get them in the mail all the time, but usually just let them go.
While Andrew Ellis may throw them out, other students admit they've taken the bait.
You're pre-approved. You're pre-approved. Come with this.
Nursing student Erin Hudson told us she signed up for several cards and within a year couldn't pay her bill.
I had actually run into some trouble and had to ask my parents for some help.
But that's all going to change starting February of next year. A new federal law will prohibit card companies from providing free gifts to college students and will require anyone under 21 to have a parent co-sign the card. Erin says requiring a parent's okay would have prevented her troubles.
Yes, I think it would have saved me a lot of I told you so's.
Until the new law takes effect, however, students should prepare for one final onslaught of credit card offers. And parents should make sure their sons and daughters are very careful saying yes, or they could be asked to help bail them out down the road. So don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
All right, Andy, we're 0-2, and a lot of us are blue.
It was like Wayne's World, wasn't it? Same 2 weeks, same results, exactly kind of the same thing. Second half of last week, the whole game yesterday. Head coach Eric Mangini and the team met with the media this afternoon. We'll hear what they had to say. And what do the Browns need to do to turn things around? You know who has the answer, right? Reggie Rucker. We'll talk to him after the break.
Last week on News Channel 5 at 11, you learned new ways to lower stress and lose weight. You also saw how to get the cheapest car insurance. So keep watching This Week at 11 for all new special reports. Tonight, what you should know about your plastic surgeon. Tuesday, you bought a new car, so why is the dealership calling you for more money? Wednesday, items you should always buy generic to save money. And that's just the beginning. 5 nights, 5 can't-miss stories. Watch News Channel 5 at 11 all this week.
Today's lesson, digital cable plus free HD from Time Warner Cable equals big savings. Do the math. You can get digital cable for under $32 per month when you bundle. It's an amazing value. And when you bundle Roadrunner with digital cable, you get Roadrunner Turbo and Showtime free for 1 year. Connect today and watch your savings multiply. Call 1-866-857-3234.
Issue 3 opponents claim that new casino jobs will not go to Ohioans. That's ridiculous. Why would the Ohio Fraternal Order of Police, Ohio UAW, and the Ohio AFL-CIO endorse a plan that doesn't create jobs for Ohioans? We are all backing Issue 3 to keep $1 billion a year of Ohio's money in Ohio and create 34,000 new jobs. You deserve to know the truth. That's why we'll continue to police the facts.
There's only one game, one ticket that gives you a chance to win lots of cash on TV, and it's only $1.
More winning, more fun, and bigger prizes come to Cash Explosion October 3rd.
So get your tickets and join the fun.
Well, the Browns are picking up the pieces after yesterday's loss at Denver. Suddenly, the roar for Derek Anderson to get back under center is getting a little bit louder. A lot of people saying that to me. No matter what happens, the Browns need to turn things around very fast.
We went out there, we worked hard. I feel like we're moving in the right direction both weeks, especially this past week. So Sunday definitely was a shock to us.
Well, it's always easy to have questions. What about answers? For answers, we turn to our Browns insider, Reggie Rucker. He says it all starts with the offensive line.
line failed the Cleveland Browns, and this is going to be a very big problem. And I would have to say that the Cleveland Browns are going to have to do something immediately.
There you go. There's your answer. The Ravens are up next for the Browns. Yesterday in the fourth quarter, Ravens up 21-16. Joe Flacco, Todd Heap, touchdown. Ravens went up 12-point. Later, the Chargers down 31-26. What a great defensive play by Ray Lewis to end the game. That was as good as scoring a touchdown. The Ravens win it 31-26. Unreal.
When we didn't let them in that end zone, that's what I took. That's our victory, because that's championship football. When you don't let people in the end zone.
So that's championship football. It's been since '64. I don't even think I was around. I wasn't around. Glenville and former Buckeye Dante Whitner thought he was having a great Sunday when he interception for 76 yards yesterday against the Bills in a 33-20 win over Tampa. Then he got home to find out that someone stole $400,000 worth of jewelry from his home while he was playing the game over at Ralph Wilson Stadium. His spokesman today said he is not interested in pressing charges. He just wants his belongings back. Mark Johnson is my spokesman if you need to know anything else. The men's NCAA basketball tournament bouncing back into town in 2 years. The NCAA announced the Q will host first and second round games in 2011. The building previously hosted the women's Final Four in 07. Cleveland State will be the host school. Any BCS hopes for the Buckeyes will start on Saturday when they face Illinois in the Big Ten opener. This coming off a win over Toledo and then dropping in the polls to number 13 in the Associated Press poll. Illinois will run that spread offense just like the Buckeyes saw yesterday or Saturday against Toledo. Hopefully the results will be the same Saturday at 3:30.
And critically analyze ourselves as to where we can get better. Then, you know, this was what we needed. And also we've got to do a great job studying Illinois and all the rest. But it's exciting to get into league play. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
And don't forget, the Buckeyes play right here on Channel 5 again this week. The Big Ten opener against Illinois. 3:30 is the kickoff. And as always, we'll have complete wrap on the game at about 11 o'clock or as soon as that game ends on Saturday night right here on Channel 5. What a great day last Saturday for Ohio State fans.
Very good. You could tell Tressel's very excited about what's coming.
Let's get some more wins.
Yes. See you tonight at 11.
Closed captioning of News Channel 5 at 6 is sponsored by Vanderveer Auto Family. Join News Channel 5 for our next broadcast at 11. Until then, visit Newsnet5.com for breaking news and Power of 5 weather. News Channel 5, on your side.
So, yeah,